Welcome everyone to session 5 of Dungeons & Dragons. Normally I stream this on YouTube, but today I'm streaming on Twitch because I got a cool bunch of things in my Twitch chat that interact and I would like to utilize those. So tonight is session 5, we are missing a few people and it is the beginning of Act 2, so I'm pretty excited for that. I'm going to go ahead and unmute and undeafen in Discord so that the people that are here, as you can see their characters on the screen, can be heard.
You're a little loony.
Okay, that was great to come back to. I started the stream and did my intro, and then I unmuted it, and all I heard was all a little loony. Picasso, no notes.
I regret dyeing my hair. It feels depressed now.
Your hair feels depressed?
I dyed my hair with Splat not even a month ago, and then it came out. So then I just decided to not bleach or anything. I just threw Eero on top of that, so my hair feels like dick.
That's unfortunate.
It's fine.
I can't use Eero because it just washes out of my hair. It does not stay.
I love you.
Dye, my hair does not hold dye at all.
Coolacious.
L is for the way you lick at me. I'm gonna die, man.
Oogly doogly. Here we go.
Oh, it's for tree.
Oh, damn it.
It might be all. Ali might be late. What did he say in the? He may or may not show up or be late. I'm not sure yet, so we'll see what happens. But if you guys want, we can go ahead and start in the intro setting for Act 2.
I guess.
After Nightcore's done serenading us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm sorry. I stimming fix.
It's okay.
I kind of had a feeling that's what you do. I'm like, that must be a stem of his.
Completely fine.
That, and it's also the blep.
That makes sense.
Totally normal. Okay. Unfortunately, we have to deal with my stupid fuck-ass chat box on my Twitch stream because I changed it on OBS when I was streaming yesterday, and that's still a whole mess I gotta deal with because Streamlabs wasn't working yesterday. Anyway, fun stuff. Right, Act 2.
Scene 3, action.
No, it's Act 2, Scene 1.
Shit, I'm in the future.
You're in a blender. Just kidding.
I am in a blender. That's awesome.
You're in the
So I think for now, I'm gonna focus on the 3 of your characters in Act 2, and then as people progressively join the sessions and come back into the sessions, and I will throw them into fitting into the storyline too, so that we're not just role-playing half the party as NPCs. I did talk to Ali. Ali will be missing a few sessions regularly for a while, so him and I are going to come up with kind of like an alternative so that his character is still involved until he's able to come back to the regular sessions.
Fair. I just have no life, so I'm literally always here. If I am not here, there's something severely wrong with me, or I'm lost.
Send out the search team.
Yeah, literally.
Luckily, the intro for tonight, I only named one of the characters in it, so, and then I had a bunch of fuck shit happen and forgot to write the rest, so we're just gonna improv it, so it's fine.
Bellington.
Fucking sneeze. Fuck me.
Fucking sneeze, yeah. But I think it'll be interesting too to pull in everybody as they come back into the sessions and come back into the party with, I think, where this is going to go for Act 2.
Fuckery.
Yes, I still need to get with you on what happened when I was in the place with the thingies and the talking to the fire and water.
You were following the fire sprites down
Yes.
to
Mhm.
the depths and saw things. Yeah, we have to do that too. We could probably touch base on that this week or next. And see what we want to do with
Nothing
that.
but do drugs.
I like Drugas.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so everybody, I assume, is at the tavern in Hollowford. After last session, everybody came back from the marsh. We've got the wolf has the small child named Charlie, who now has a super overpowered sword that at the end of last session I did go through and explain all of the details of that sword. That is on Spotify, and the recording might be on YouTube. I'm not sure. With YouTube Live, it's kind of weird for me, so I think I'm going to primarily switch over to Twitch for streaming our sessions. That way it's more easy for me to port that over to YouTube and know that it's there versus the live that gets kind of weird. Chris, I see you unmuted.
Yes.
Was there a reason? Or is it just...
No.
Wait, okay. I was like, yeah, usually you unmute when you're ready to say something. I didn't want to, like, not give you a chance to take the floor if you wanted it. Alright, so everybody's in their rooms. I'm imagining that the tieflings would be together, which is Bill, Laika, and Kithri. Liz and Tristan's characters. I imagine that Nico's character, Crota, is still in a room with Gwaine, the other sidekick that's like Charlie. And then I imagine that Ardent, the wolf, Rajir, and Charlie are all in the same room again. And then Velkin's still up in the tower. Velkin in the tower. Army drow.
Yep.
So, alright, so the party awakens to an unsettling chill that runs through the tavern in the early hours of the morning as the sun starts to rise. Dust in the air feels suspended, a pause button on reality as the air around everyone feels charged. Something big is coming and something big is about to happen. The world tilts. Motion sickness like the world is spinning hits the party as the world splits away from them for a fraction of a second. Reality is fractured, then stitches itself back together around the party in their respective rooms. Velkin in the tower turns and sees that the triplet siblings are nowhere to be seen. The bedding in the room decor is different, older stylized, like this is pre-time that they're used to. Others notice things about their rooms as well that weren't like that when they went to bed. Things are different, yet somehow this new reality feels older. They will notice in the room with Charlie and the wolf and Rajir and Ardent that the wolf is not there. It is just the three of them. They have not heard anything down the hall from the tieflings or Crota or Gwaine. As the kind of motion sickness feeling kind of goes away, and you guys will feel very disoriented and displaced and not understanding kind of what's going on or what the fuck happened, because it absolutely is not like when you went to bed.
Hey.
You do hear the tavern, unlike last session when you guys woke up and the tavern was like dead quiet and there was like nobody there. You do hear the tavern full of life outside your doors. You hear like breakfast service going, you hear a bunch of patrons, you hear talking, laughing. Like it feels like the tavern is full of life this morning, unlike the normal like stoic quiet that you guys are used to before this morning.
Can we leave our rooms?
Yeah, you can leave your rooms. Like, what do you guys do? Do you go out? Do you...
I guess I'm gonna leave my room and see what's... Does anyone else feel weird? Was there an earthquake? What's going on?
Alright, so Velkin leaves the tower. Does Velkin go talk to the others or look for the others, or does Velkin just go straight up like into like the tavern lobby where everybody's like eating and talking and lively?
I'm just gonna go to the lobby.
Okay. As Velkin approaches the lobby, the tavern keep, who is behind the bar, looks up and notices a strange drow figure walking towards them and says, you notice also as you're looking around the lobby at everybody that's sitting at the tables, you notice it is only elves and humans, and the tavern keep is a human. The tavern keep looks at you confused and said, "Are you looking for a room to stay in or some food and beverage?"
Beverage, I guess. Yeah, I already have a room, sir. The tower?
The tavern keep's gonna look at you and say, "I don't have anybody listed in the tower. What do you mean?"
What do you mean you don't have anyone listening to the tower? I've been here for weeks.
Right. He pulls out a book, the like transcript for everybody in the rooms, and says, "See here, nobody in the tavern or in the tower, but I guess I can write you in there if you think you've been staying there." And then, slides the book across the ledger across the table to you for you to write your name in the tower spot.
I'm just gonna slowly write my name in pure confusion because, sir, the fuck? Free room? I just like sign my name with a V and a D and just slowly slide it back across the counter.
Okay. If you did your character just look at the ledger or did you just sign it and give it back?
I kind of like glanced at it and was like, maybe I'm just really drunk this morning. Just stewarded it back. Like, here you go. We're gonna pretend this isn't happening.
Okay. Upon glancing at the ledger, you notice that none of the rooms have anybody assigned to them. They are completely unrented. Like nobody has checked into the tavern for the night.
We're going back upstairs to find the others. Cause what the fuck?
That's a little sus.
I'm not knocking. I'm kicking their fucking door down because I don't knock.
Okay, so the drow bursts into the room. Arden's there, Rajir's there, Charlie's there. The wolf is not there.
Guy, fuck your door. You need to come downstairs immediately. Something happened. We don't exist.
Wow. Rajir is Schrodinger's cat. I exist yet I do not exist. I follow her downstairs.
Okay, Arden, what do you do?
If she's leading the way, otherwise I'm going to take point.
I'm staying 20 feet back from them and cautiously following.
Okay.
I'm just basically throwing myself down a flight of stairs at this point because I'm a French motherfucker.
Okay,
I walk
I
back
kind of would
to the thingy, and I ask for the list again, and I bring it to the cat and the dude thing, and I'm like, look, our names aren't here. We've been here for weeks. We don't exist.
Okay.
I lick my paw and I stick it on the table.
What?
This is an outrage.
I
Surely we have been here long enough.
went to go ask for breakfast, and they said I wasn't in the tower.
I'm going to try to do a spot check to spy around to see if anything around us looks out of place or newer.
Go for it. I need to fix my.
Not great.
Okay.
I
You
can't.
notice as you're looking around, you two now notice, there's nothing but elves and humans in the tavern, and the shopkeep is a human as well. And they're all lively and happy and talking, and like everybody's having a good time.
Why are they? Who allowed them to be happy?
Where did the gnomes go?
That's the thing.
One of the elves is gonna turn to Rajir after he asks where the gnomes go and look at Rajir and say, "There's no gnomes in this land, in this realm."
Finally, Rajir is free of the evil. Wait. There is always evil where Rajir goes. I'm going to do an Arcana check.
Okay.
This, see if there might be any forms of magic that might have caused this lack of us being here for a week that we've been here. Oy.
I will go up to the tavern keeper and ask, "So I'm trying to look for a place called Stillwater. Do you know where or what that might be?"
The tavern keeps gonna look at you and go, "Ah, the marshes of Stillwater, amazing town. If you visit there, you should try their ale. It's brewed in town. It's a wonderful town. Great town. It's near the Old Kingdom, it's near the kingdom. It's not the old. Sorry, I'm reading the map right now.
I got
Uh,
4.
it's near the kingdom. You'll see the giant castle that rules the Vale."
Ah, thank you. I will turn
Yeah.
back to the group. We have fallen into a temporal rift. We are sometime in the past, before the War of Radiant Ash.
Yeah. Does not ring a bell.
So before
Oh,
times.
War of
that's right.
Radiant Ash is
Nightcore wasn't
the
here, I think,
cause.
for the session with the information about the war. Maybe.
No, I don't think so.
So, in a sense, the reason why there are terrors in the first place is that there was a great war between the divine and arcane users, specifically of arcane users and the heavens themselves. The war eventually came to an end with the creation of the Harlot of Alanthir, which is what we're looking for, and what Elias seeks, but has been, say, enchanted to not be able to possess it himself, so needs us to get it. But essentially, the war has wrought a lot of damage to this world in the aftermath, which is the amount of magic used is what causes all the rifts. Temporal, dimensional, planar, allows for those changelings to sneak in and pretend to be gnomes and all that. It also, the places we've been gone to, such as Stillwater Marsh, were places of significant battles and suffered the worst of the war. And as a consequence, they are also the places that's been chosen to be the places the heart, pieces of the heart, or its locations be kept.
So basically, we have slipped through and are no longer where we were, but a copy of where we were.
Yes, we were in the same place, just a different time. Before the War of Radiant Ash, before the Heart of Alanthir, before the Rifts, and before Elias. Or perhaps Elias might exist, but a different form of himself.
I'm gonna go outside. I want to see the outside. Yep, bed. Crap, do I have my triplets? No one knows, so I guess I'm going outside by myself.
They weren't there when you woke up. When the distortion happened, the triplets were gone.
Well, fuck them then. Alright, I'm gonna just quietly slip outside and not wander off, but kind of walk away from the tavern. I'm assuming there's roads, so I'm gonna walk down the road a little bit just to see if things, I don't want to say look familiar because that would sound fucking stupid, but for lack of a better word, look familiar.
Out of the tavern, you noticed. Give me 1 second. I apologize. I need to find something. I have too many things. Where is it? Crap. What? Oh, is this one? Okay. As you step out into Halliford from the tavern, in the distance you see a giant bell tower where the sunken chapel used to be. It's a giant, huge library chapel that is now at the edge of Halliford. The town looks like it's got older architect. Doesn't look like it's got. It's missing. It's not as big as it was that you remember last night when you went to bed. There's not as many houses. There's not as many people, but you do see the giant, towering chapel library building in the distance as well.
Guess I'm gonna walk to the chapel because that wasn't there last night. Why is it there? Who are you? What are you?
Night Core, on your Arcana check, you can sense that there is some temporal displacement.
That is quite surprising.
Something's a little off.
Don't say.
It's not a little off if I got it with a 7.
Yeah, no, it's not. Your spidey senses are very tingly. There is something very wrong happening right now. Maybe
Something
not
is
wrong,
causing
but like
There's whiskers to dingle.
you don't know what's going on. You're in a place now that has no gnomes. It's all humans and elves. Everyone's happy.
He's not
Shit looks
normal.
different and weird. Like,
Right. We'll follow, but before I follow, I'll ask the Tavern Keeper one last question.
okay.
Are you aware of the being known as Elias Corin?
The tavern keeper's gonna scratch his head and look at you and say, "I don't know that name. I don't even know that family name. That's not something. That's not something that's really, you know. I've never heard of anybody by this name before."
Brashear then goes, "Do you know the Muffin Man?"
The tavern keeper's gonna look at Roger like, maybe lay off the ale in the morning. The tavern keeper's gonna swing their eyes down and lock on Charlie and lean over the counter and say, "You're a long way from home," and then turn around and go back to their business behind the counter.
Okay.
So no, the tavern keep does not know who Elias is. Has no idea.
All right. So I guess we shall head and follow our companion to the Temple of Anasala.
I need to stop choking on my shoes.
Did you say shoes or
I thought you
juice?
said I need to stop choking on my Jews.
Oh. Okay. So everybody's going to the temple chapel library that's now not halfway in the ground.
Yeah, I'm just skipping my happy ass to the fucking chapel.
Okay, perfect. So you get to the chapel, and it looks vapidly different than what's. It's not ruined. It's magnificent. It's glamorous. Like, think of Cologne Cathedral in Germany. Like, glorious.
Okay.
Glorious,
Ooh.
darling.
I got distracted by music.
And as I approach the temple, I will look to the tear of Anasala in my possession. See if there was any reactions from it.
Great. So as you pull out the tier, you can feel that the tier would still work and operate like it's supposed to. However, The presence of the Anasala the angel is not there. You can't sense her.
I'm not speaking solid.
Curious.
Bum bum bum. Just kidding.
I'm trying to fix my volume. Give me a minute.
Yes.
I can hear everyone's background sound and it's driving me nuts.
I'm sorry. I just want curry. I said I want curry.
Yeah,
Well,
I
I mean,
I can't help with that one.
no. Is it my headphone?
please, baby.
So, this is the chapel where the celestial Ansala has out of refuge and gave her life to protect.
Yep, you do see, if you're entering the chapel, upon entering, you do see a, so you see, like, when you normally enter, like, the main place of a church, they have all the pews and stuff leading up to, like, the stage or whatever, right? On the
Yeah.
sides of the stage, you do see two marble-like, they're not quite marble, but that's, like, the closest thing you could guess off of, like, first glance, statues of what look like two different angels, and Ardent would be able to recognize that one of them looks like Anasala.
A trap.
A trap. It's a trap.
It's a trap. I believe it. It is definitely a trap.
Okay, and I'll try to make. I'll try to see if there was any indicators around
Okay.
to identify what the other angel is. So let's see here.
I have hiccups.
Just looking around. No luck.
I feel like a dirty boy.
So I'll point out the statue of Ansa and inform the group that that is the depiction of the celestial on Ansala. But I don't know who the other one is.
Okay. Anybody gonna run? I'm assuming you're telling Velkin and Rajir, and then obviously Charlie's just kind of like following you guys because the wolf isn't there, so the kid doesn't know what to do other than follow the people that it knows.
I'm kind of just wandering the fuck off.
Yes.
I believe
And
that.
also just tell Charlie of what the temple, the state it was in when we came upon it.
Okay.
In all time, a bit.
So you're telling him like, hey, this was like half buried underwater. What?
In a little bit, I guess, as a field trip teacher. Or
Teacher.
I guess museum tour guide.
Okay.
Way.
Anything else you guys are doing while you're at the chapel temple?
I'm just gonna climb up on the
hands
altar.
in the cleansing bucket.
You're gonna put your hands in the cleansing bucket.
Yes, I'm going to clean them. You go to a chapel without cleansing your hands, you're dirty.
Okay, that's fair. You gain 1 temporary HP.
I whisper to the water, thank you.
The water whispers back, you're welcome.
What can I say but hey, you're welcome?
Why?
Damn, I should use my Ultra Ball on that Amara. That's one of my favorite Pokemons. Oh well.
Look around, try to see. Is there any clergy member? Somebody that
You do
tends
see
to
a
the council?
bunch of holy figures, like priests and priestesses that are kind of walking around, lighting candles, setting things up, just moving about the main area.
Okay. Uh,
They're all human, by the way.
I will approach one of them
Okay.
and just, I guess, do a little chat of. Hello, I was speaking to my friends recently and getting to a point that we know that one is the depiction of Ansala, and I point to that one, and then I point to the other statue, but we weren't quite unsure how to figure out what was the identity of the other one. Could you help enlighten us for a bit?
Okay. The where is the thingy that I am looking for?
I
Okay,
need fruit.
so the clergy member is going to look at you and say, "Ah, yes, these are our devoted protectors. We have the Seraph Ansala and the Seraph Seraphine, who protect our city and church. Like these are the grounds they're sworn to protect."
She's gonna die. Was I wrong?
Jesus Christ. Sorry.
I think I fucked up the timeline.
If Roger is outbursting that, the clergy's gonna look at you and be like, "Well, the seraphs don't come down to the realm, so how could she die?"
And then I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna look at the clergyman and be like, look, Elias Dumbbutt is going to come here. He's gonna fall in love with her. She's gonna fall in love with him. She's gonna sacrifice herself for him. He's gonna end up causing a bunch of people to come back, come from another world, killing thousands of people. And I'm gonna make a deal with him to get his soul. And we're trying to get this quest so we could go ahead and bring her back to life. But she's gonna die.
The clergy's gonna look at you like you are batshit crazy. Like, that is the wildest thing they've ever heard. They're gonna tilt their head and say, "A seraph and a human falling in love? That's unheard of." And then they're gonna look at you and be like, "And who?" Basically, they're looking at you like, "Who the fuck is Elias?"
I don't know. He's a piece of shit cleric who had a book that was supposed to bring people, heal people, but it's a book of necromancy. The rest of our party's not here, and I talk to water. I've talked to fire. I speak celestial. I am not from here. I am a
Oh my god.
gate warden. I have walked the plains. And does anyone know where these keys go to?
The clergy looks like they are having an existential crisis, and as Rajir finishes talking, the clergy faints. They have now blacked out with existential crisis mode. Just took them out.
Good job, you killed the clergy.
They're alive. It's like
Well,
the medieval
anyone that
faint. They're just
hasn't-
like, ah!
I'm coming, guys. I made the side quest downstairs for snacks.
Okay.
Any clergyman that hasn't fainted, I will just put a hand on their shoulder of have faith. Ansala will protect.
Okay. Uh,
Fucking stare.
And
so
then walk away and try to drag off Rogier.
probably
With the sound of our friend.
probably a good idea.
They're full of fun.
What about my soul? I need that soul.
So-
As you guys are dragging off, a few of the clergy are gonna turn to Charlie and kind of like half bow and speak in. Fuck! I just forgot every language that exists in Dungeons and Dragons.
Fucking watermelon.
Gibberish.
um. Ah!
I think.
You know, they're gonna speak in Sylvan, I guess. Fuck it. That is
fuck.
the only one I can think of right now. Sylvan and Celestial, and I don't want it to be Celestial. They're gonna turn to
Oh, wow.
Charlie and Sylvan and half bow and say, Prince, you travel with strange company. Hopefully your parents know where you are and that you are safe. And then they're gonna stare at Rajir while they slowly turn away and kind of like get the fuck out of the room because Rajir's just kind of creeped out everybody.
Dude, did those motherfuckers just say Prince?
Well, technically, if you can speak Sylvan.
I don't fucking know if I can. Fuck.
Let me see if I can get your character sheet and then
I'm pretty sure I cannot, so we're gonna ignore that.
I know I can't, because I'm stupid.
Stuff.
does anybody speak Sylvan?
I speak Infernal, the
I
language of.
forgot. I forgot I was playing D&D. God damn it.
Okay. So we speak I just
Wait.
where
Hold on.
is it? Okay, there it is. I was
No,
looking
Can I
at-
speak Sylvan? Sylvia?
Or can speak, has the ability to speak Devil. I can clock that.
Can I fucking speak Sylvan? Where the fuck is my shit?
I'm looking. I'm trying
It's
to
not
look.
me.
Those are not language. You can speak Common and Elvish.
Fuck.
I apologize.
under-
You cannot speak Sylvan. But Charlie's gonna look at you guys with big wide eyes and go, I forgot I'm a prince.
How the fuck do you forget that you're a fucking royal? Can I smack this child?
Yes. I mean,
That might have some adverse consequences.
I'm gonna fucking smack him.
I will stop the smacking.
Okay.
You're no
And
fun.
I will just simply get in front of it and take the hit.
Okay.
I'm smacking Ardent then.
Okay. You have been smacked by the drow.
I was already in swing. It's gonna hit something.
Ow, that hurt my hands.
I'm not gonna smack myself.
I was clapping. I didn't smack myself.
Good job. Technically, clapping is smacking oneself in the hand repeatedly.
I advise the least attention we can draw to ourselves, the better.
I'm a fucking drow surrounded by elves and humans. I think we're beyond.
You have a cat, a talking cat,
No shit, like.
and a child carrying a sword that is as tall as them. But yeah, so Charlie does inform the party that the town that they found them in that weird fucking like pocket dimension, basically, they'd been stuck there for like over 100 years. So
Ah,
Not even tell us.
that was recovering the Stillwater.
Yep.
Piece.
Yep.
Ah, interesting. So does that mention that you may be the prince of that great city near the Stillwater that was mentioned?
Charlie's gonna think for a minute and say, he's gonna look out one of the like church windows, and then Hallowford is quite a distance from the kingdom, but you can still see the massive kingdom from Hallowford because it is so big. However,
Hallowford.
in the time you're used to, it's ruins. So he's gonna point out the window and go, "No, I think that's my home."
Fantastic.
Which is the kingdom of the entire realm. Basically the rulers of the realm.
Rajir turns to the child.
Very well.
You have no home.
I just realized something that I can't say.
I just inhaled the pepperoni. Fuck.
Oh, is that what you're calling it now?
I can't say what I just
I-
realized with
Oh,
my
no.
own story that I just like my points and stuff as I was just playing that part out that you guys will find out eventually. It's gonna be even funnier now.
Oh, Jesus.
So Charlie informs you that he's pretty sure he's the prince of the entire realm, and then stares at the Seraph statue of Seraphine and says, "That feels familiar."
It should. She'll die soon.
Alright. I should probably do
Look-
something useful. I'm not gonna do anything useful. I want to go up to that Seraphim statue and not like. Obviously, she's a 3D person. 3D map. English.
Spanglish.
3D like model. So I'm gonna like. You can't really take like an etching of a 3D thing. I don't think. It's not a fucking. What the hell they're fucking called? Statue. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna like trace my fingers over it because something about her eyes. I don't want to say I remember, but feels familiar.
Okay.
I'm gonna poke this bitch in the eyes, basically. Like I remember these.
Perfect.
I suppose if we get a lot more parchment, a bit of sort of a piece of charcoal, also we can make an etching of.
That's
the
what I
thing.
was looking for.
It's like there's a side out of character, out of session. It is kind of a bummer that so many of the party is missing today because today is a big Act 2 intro is a big lore drop. Before we dive into like the rest of what you guys are doing in Act 2. The first today is a big lore drop, so I just want you guys to have that in mind as we're going through this.
It's pissing me off because I no.
I have a feeling Rajir's actions on blurting out what happens in the future will have dire consequences.
Yes.
If they believe you or even remember you. Unfortunately, these clergy members may not have much of a say of what happens.
I'm just gonna start drawing this bitch's eyes.
So regardless what we tell them, there is a good chance that whatever we tell them has no significance.
Mayhaps.
Okay. So, you guys are you guys still in the chapel or big?
I'm still in the chapel.
Building.
I'm drawing
I
this
got dragged down.
woman's eyes.
That's true. Arden dragged you somewhere.
So we're still in the chapel,
Okay.
just away from the clergy members themselves. We're staying as a group.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, even if we're still in the chapel, we're just not in close proximity to the clergy we just spoke to.
Perfect. So you guys are all kind of like staring at the angel statues of Anasala and Seraphine. A clergy that was not there for Rajir's weird, what they see as schizophrenic crash out. A few hours later, after you guys stared
My
at
heresy.
your heresy in the temple. It does come out and talk to the party and says, "Ah, I see you're admiring the great angelic sisters of Ansala and Seraphine."
I'm gonna look at them. I'm gonna point right at that Seraphine bitch and what can you tell me about her?
Ah, Seraphine is the queen of the seraphs. She's the most powerful and ruler of them all. Obviously Ansala is her sister, so like powerful as well, but not as big a deal as Seraphine. The clergy will continue to tell for hours, mind you, this is going to take hours in game. So like by the time the clergy is done with this, it will be sunset. He is going to go on the story of the realm and how the realm is mostly humans and elves, and there's not really many other races here, so they're kind of like perplexed. Like, he's also warning like the party, like, hey, don't be surprised if you do get some weird. Don't be surprised if you get some weird reactions from villages or places you go. We're not used to seeing those of your kind. There are rumors we have heard. There are ancient prophecies and ancient rumors that a human and a seraph together in this realm make strange races. They can make changelings or drow or gnomes. So weird things can happen. So the seraphs stay in the heavens. We all stay on the ground, feet planted, and they don't intervene unless there is something big going on or somebody's trying to mess with the way that the realm's timeline is supposed to go, mess with magic they're not supposed to be messing with, or something bad is happening. We don't see them. They do bless us. They do take care of the realm and the lands, and they do help. He looks down at Charlie and he says, they do help our wonderful royal family with taking care of the realm and making sure everyone is at peace. And then he kind of like bows to Charlie again and says, I see you are escorting our prince. Is there a reason he's got a sword?
I
Yes.
don't question it. Do we have the map fragments with us?
Yes.
Can I take those out and show them to the clergy guy and ask if he knows anything about them?
Okay. Chris, were you going to say something before we get into that?
Oh, no. I guess if anything about the sword, we'll just simply comment. It's never too early for a prince to come into their own form.
The clergy will nod and agree. That is very true. It is good for our prince to have such wonderful teachers in self-defense. And then he's gonna grab the map that is now whole because the map fragments merged together, and he's gonna see nothing out of the ordinary because there is no pulsing light on this map because the heart of Alanthar does not exist here.
Okay then.
Mm.
With whoever the fuck owns it. And
I asked Charlie to beat that clergyman with the sword.
Oh my god!
Because we went through a lot of work to get those map fragments.
The clergy is going to say, your map's wrong, though.
what do you mean it's wrong?
He's going to point to the bottom right corner, which is the map that I do have on the stream that you guys have all seen of the Fractured Vale. Let me hide your guys' pictures off the stream because Velkin is currently blocking the image of... Whoa, that was the wrong one. Velkin is
Get away.
currently blocking the image of the map bottom here. The Old Kingdom. Oh,
I'm the chosen bottom.
Yeah. So here he's gonna point down here where it's the Kingsway, the Old Kingdom remnants. He's gonna say this isn't accurate. And then he's gonna point to the March of Stillwater and say we have a big town here too. Like Stillwater's a huge town, and the kingdom is still very much. This is the kingdom. This is the
Kingdom?
Yeah. This is the King's Way. This is King's Way. This is our kingdom. Like, these are the people that rule our realm. Why does this look like ruins on your map? Like, are you guys devils? Are you demons?
I'm a fucking drow. Maybe.
I can speak to them.
Anything from Arden?
Oh. I guess it's like... I guess partially the same, like, well, I don't usually do this, but... it's gone worse a bit, just say. We were simply visitors from another realm.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean from another realm?
No.
UCS, we do not come from here, so we come from someplace else.
And how'd you get here?
Elias.
Who is Elias?
Seraphine's killer.
Is this person another seraph, an angel? Like, who is Elias?
He's a human.
How did a human kill a seraph? Are you sure that's what happened?
They fell
Yep.
in love.
Ho! The clergyman is looking at you like surprise Pikachu face, like you are blowing their mind right now.
Changelings are around and gnomes are around. I killed some gnomes. Seraphine killed a lot of people because she's trying to stop Elias.
To be fair, they weren't actually gnomes. They were evil changelings.
Exactly.
Something about Barovia.
Barovia. And then the clergy's like, looks like they're about to like have a fucking meltdown with all this information coming at them. They're gonna look at Ardent and say, "How did you get here?"
Time travel.
Okay, time travel doesn't cross the. How did you get to the realm?
Suffice it to say, perhaps if through some divine magic, if there was any divine magic specifically within this temple that's inlaid.
So you're saying magic brought you to the realm?
Something did
Yes,
because I
I guess
said
you'd
it in
say
different
a
things.
connection with Seraphine and Ansala, her sister.
Okay. The clergy's gonna think for a minute, and he's gonna pull out an old map. It's not old to him; it's old to you guys. It's going to show essentially the Vale. It's not fractured. Where the Old Kingdom remnants are. It's got a huge Kingsway thing where the March of Stillwater is. There's a town there. Up at the top where the cross is in the ruined temple where you guys were summoned to is a full temple that's still there. He's going to point to that and say, "This is the Temple of the Seraphs, and it's forbidden to go there." And then he's going to kind of show you guys the map as it is where this time setting is.
Thank you. Is it possible to have a copy of that version of the map?
He's going to hand you the one he pulled out and says, "You can keep this one. We have plenty in our records." He said the only
Great.
people allowed to go to the Seraph's temple and the only are the royal family of the kingdom of the realm, and the only people that can use the divine magic to summon other beings from other realms is members of the royal family.
Well then, it seems fortunate we have one such person right here.
Jir is starting to think something about Elias.
I've walked off already. I heard Seraphim Temple. Going to it. Bye.
Okay, is Ardent gonna respond to Rajir's outer thoughts?
No. Oh wait. Whoa. I guess what were the specific outer thoughts?
I have an idea about Elias.
Yeah, no. No. That was I guess I'll just ask. What is the idea?
If only the royal family can use divine magic, and it was divine magic that brought us. Elias might be a descendant of this child. If we kill this child, we stop Elias.
I did have a little bit of a funny thought earlier of look. Uh, we'll find out the middle names and Charlie's last names at some point, and Charlie's some anagram version of Lias's.
Yeah, we're already plotting to kill the royal family.
Oh, Jesus.
But
So, it looks like Velkin has taken off towards the Seraph's temple. Are you guys gonna go with?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh god.
yes, and he said it was a bit of a distance.
Yes, so it will, you guys will get some nice bonding time during this journey. since it is the olden days and they don't have a lot of the more cool teleporting magic that, you know, they had in the time you guys just like yesterday. um, so you guys are taking a carriage up to the Seraph Temple, and it's going to take about a week to get there.
Oh
I guess
God.
before we officially leave Hollowford, I would like to find and get a cloak for Charlie.
Okay.
And just put it on so he can conspicuously travel.
Okay.
Just because it seems a lot of people recognize him and it might draw unwanted attention.
Perfect.
We're going shopping.
Shopping. You find a cloak. Child size, even. The perfect cloak for Charlie.
All right.
Shopping.
I'll get him the travel cloak.
Okay. So Charlie's.
We'll find out where these keys go.
These keys. Where did
literally-
you find the keys? I'm trying to remember which session that was.
The keys actually come with this character as their background.
Oh, gotcha,
'Cause I'm a Planewalker Ranger, so I'm a gate warden.
Mm.
And it literally said that they came with a ring of keys to unknown locks.
Oh. Fantastic.
So I have no idea what they go to, and I'm sticking the keys in everything I can.
That's great. I love this.
Sticking
Eventually
his
you might
keys-
find out where these keys go.
I will. I will stick them in every hole I can find.
Oh, okay.
Fantastic.
You do that.
Well.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, so you've got the cloak. The shopkeep does not charge you because they recognize the prince is with you. They give you the travel cloak for him. They also give you a gift basket of bread and rations for your journey as well. These people are very lively. The humans and elves here are very happy and kind and friendly. And they've given you guys enough food for your trip up to the Seraph Temple.
Adventure.
All right. So, we arrive at the temple with no issues. Yay.
Yeah.
Perfect. So a week passes. You guys are now pulling into the main gates of the Seraph Temple. You guys have gotten close. You've talked. You've hidden from some rain. You've hidden from some monsters. So in the week span that it took the party, or I guess I can't say party because there's only 3 of you and a child. In the week that it took the 3 of
That's
you.
a party.
So in the week that it took you guys to get up there, you guys all kind of like connected a little more and became more of like a pretty more close knit in that week, simply due to close quarters, nothing else to do but talk. So
Mhm.
Charlie opened up a little bit, told you some of the things he could remember as a kid and growing up in the kingdom, and then the weird temporal rift dimension that came, and he was pulled from the kingdom and put in the rift dimension where you guys had found him. And like he said, like hundreds of years had passed while they were in this dimension, so he's kind of like unsure himself where you guys are even in the timeline because so much time has passed for him. Which is strange because this small child is claiming to be hundreds of years old.
He ages well.
Ages well. As you guys as you guys approach the temple gates, there are 2 guards outside that ask what is your business here?
I must swallow. Fuck. I'm gonna walk up to the guards. I'm gonna pull out the etching I did of Sarah what the fuck's eyes. I'm gonna hand to him like, I need information on this woman.
The guard's gonna look at the paper, look at you, look at the paper, look at you, look at the paper. He's kind of like trying to connect something in his brain, and he's gonna hand you the paper back. He's gonna wave the other guard back, step back, and open the gates and let you guys enter.
Okay.
That was strangely simple.
I guess we'll cautiously walk through.
Yeah.
As you enter the gates, if you thought the chapel in Halliford was pretty, this is like the Lamborghini of temples. It's huge, it's massive, part of it's floating. It's got floating towers and floating pieces of it. You can feel the celestial magic radiating through the air. This is the pretty much where the seraphs stay in the realm. They don't leave this place. You can see seraphs kind of like flying around. You can see them all over the place. They're gorgeous. They're stunning. They're radiating magic that just makes you feel happy. And so there's like so you guys know like Final Fantasy. Have you guys played Final Fantasy X?
Yep.
Yes.
So you know when you approach Ixion's temple, how the rocks kind of like come out and they kind of like float around the temple with the lightning.
Yes.
Mhm.
The pieces, like the towers and pieces of the temple here that are kind of like they're doing that. They're rotating around, and you can see the celestial magic that's kind of like holding them to the main temple itself.
Okay.
You
I'm gonna
must
kind of-
have some impressive defenses to allow us to just wander in such a place.
Why did the guard look at me so long? I'm just gonna water off after that. I'm gonna go talk to one of these floaty people. I'm assuming Sarah made pins float.
Okay.
I don't want to keep on asking the same questions. I want answers, but I don't know what I want answers for.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stare at them, very, very confused, because this place does not feel like home, but it's comfortable.
Okay.
That's all I can say.
So you're saying something is off about the eyes and the face, but you don't think it's something to do because it belongs to Seraphine herself.
I don't know. It just feels familiar, and I don't know how. I can't explain. I feel like I know those eyes.
All that. Because Seraphine is perhaps one we are supposed to find or track.
Maybe.
Oh. As we go, I'll try to, look around, take note of everything.
Okay.
I want to go inside. I'm going inside the one of the building chapel thingies.
Okay.
Going inside.
You're going inside. Okay. As you enter the building, everything is like polished, pristine, white marble, like
Ugh.
infused with celestial magic. So there's like light, bright blues. It almost looks like the aurora borealis moving through the marble as you walk through.
I'm gonna stand there for a minute because holy shit, shiny.
Yeah. Like you feel
Like
like you just walked into God's lair.
Oh god. I'm going to touch everything. Why? Because bodies remember textures. That sounds weird, but I'm gonna fucking run my fingers over every single thing I can get my paws on. I don't have paws. Hands.
Okay.
These walls feel something.
They feel something. As
No, I think-
you're running your hands across the walls, you do notice that the celestial magic on the walls kind of like, it almost feels like they're alive and responding to your hands, kind of like how a fish would come up and swim and kind of like inspect your hand and then like swim away, or, like a scared cat might sniff your hand and then run away.
The walls are petting me back.
Hmm.
The walls are sniffing you.
Maybe.
Walls are sniffing me.
The walls are sniffing you.
Oh man. Is there statues anywhere? Anything?
You see statues. There are like statues everywhere of seraphs. Like multiple seraphs everywhere. And you do see there are, from this main room, as you walk through, you do see pillars that lead up to a large door, and there is a etching on the door of Seraphine.
I'm gonna go to the door. I'm gonna pull out paper that I assume I'm gonna have
Okay.
and charcoal. I'm gonna take an etching of it and then gently push open the door because I want to. Of course, I want to see what's behind the door.
Okay. As you gently open the door and move to the next room, you are greeted by the most ridiculous looking, like, celestial throne room ever. There is no floor. It is all cloud. As you're walking through, you're walking on clouds.
Aww. All right, I'm gonna like kind of. How far does one walk through clouds? I'm
You're
gonna like
walking on the
bound
clouds.
through these clouds, confused as fuck, because I'm walking on clouds.
I'm
drunk
walking
and-
on sunshine, but they're
Yeah.
clouds.
I am fucking having the time of my life right now in this fucking throne room of clouds. I probably look like a crackhead. That's not the town crackheads, but I look like something.
Okay, what is anybody else doing?
Well,
Everybody else, I should say, not anybody else.
cautiously following in and all that, making sure Charlie stays close to the side, and also being thankful that it seems that these angels don't have a huge problem with demons.
What do you mean? Like, are they demons or are you a demon? I'm just kidding.
No, just I'm not considered a humanoid. I'm considered an aberration.
That's true. Fair point. They don't seem to react negatively to you. You've given them no reason to. So
I appear as humanoid, but and usually demons will have aberration types. So
I could just imagine Rajir pulling the ultimate cat move and curling up on the clouds and just being like, "I'm in a nap here now. This is cozy."
Oh no, I'm finding a lap and I'm laying in it.
The lap you happen
The
to
cat
find
has
in.
fallen asleep. The seraphim cannot move now.
Okay, well, ironically, the lap you have fallen asleep in is Seraphine herself, the leader of all of the seraphs, and she kind of just looks down at you and is like, "Yeah, okay, sure, why not?" And just,
The cat has not fallen asleep. She cannot move because then it causes a curse.
oh, okay. Well, she's gonna gently scratch, like, when a cat lays in your lap and you're just like mindlessly scratching behind their ears or like playing with their like fur on their head. That's what she's doing to Rajir now.
Yep, and I am purring. Purr, purr. I be what I be.
Purr.
Purr.
um, the Seraphine is gonna scan the room, watching Velkin like a little crack addict dancing through the clouds. Ardent standing there doing what Ardent's doing, and then spots Charlie and slightly bows her head since she can't stand up because there is a sleeping large humanoid cat on her, even though she's bigger than the cat. She's gonna tilt her head at Charlie, tilt her head the other way, tilt her head at Charlie, look at Velkin, narrow her eyes, shrug with an eyebrow raised. look at Charlie again, and she's gonna say, "Ah, Prince Charles Elias Nerrick from the Kings,
Hmm.
from Kingsway.
Elias.
You've graced our presence here. What have you come for?"
Permission to lose my fucking shit.
What does the party do in reaction to Seraphine calling Charlie Prince Charles Elias Nerrick?
I'm
I launched
grabbing.
myself to attack the kid.
No, mine.
Nerrick, how is that 2 R's?
Yep, that is Nerroc.
Nerroc. Okay.
That is a fancy name.
Oh,
Did you see it?
I just raise an eyebrow and say, fascinating.
Fascinating. The Seraphine's gonna look at Velkin and say, "I'm not familiar with what royal family you're a part of."
What do you royal family? I'm not from any family, ma'am, that I know of. I've never met my parents.
She's gonna point to you and say, "I can feel it in you. You carry the royal family's like celestial blessing." What do you mean? You've never met your parents?
Well, if you insist, ma'am, my parents put me in a mental institution, which I'm assuming in this realm would be called an asylum, and I was sold to a black circus, and I escaped.
Seraphine's gonna look appalled and say, "A princess in a circus?
I'm a ma'am. I'm a man.
A prince in a circus?"
Tomato, tomato.
I'm just gonna like bow my head at her. I'm actually gonna take off. What the fuck are they called? The bonnet.
The jester
My
hat thing?
hat. I'm actually gonna take it off and like
Okay.
bow my head to her and like set it down. Like, I'm a Harlequin. This is the consequences of my own actions. And if anyone actually knows what Harlequin really stands for in like ancient times, you'll understand what I mean. I'm too lazy to type it up.
Okay.
Oh.
Basically,
Seraphine is gonna kind of like study Velkin for a minute. What is your last name?
Warren Dove.
Mourn Dove. Mourn Dove evokes sorrow. Nerrick evokes sorrow. Are you sure you're not of the Nerrick family?
I'm unsure, ma'am. I don't know anything in this realm. None of us do. We're not from this realm.
Full time.
Perhaps your father is a secret descendant.
I'm just gonna look over at Arden and be like, don't fucking jinx me, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so Seraphine is gonna motion for Velkin to approach and say, "Can I see a drop of blood?"
Everybody wants blood.
Well, if
Everybody wants.
Wolf is there, he already has several vials.
I know if the wolf is there, the wolf has vials.
Always wants my blood.
There's like at least like 3 or 5 of
Yeah.
Velkin's.
He has a pint at this point and just keeps it for fucking fun. I'm gonna walk up to her, straddle the fucking cat on her lap so I can reach her, and hold out my hand.
Okay. She's going to prick your finger and hold let the drop of blood fall into the clouds, and then the room starts transforming
Oh hell.
into a vision. The vision you see is a happier looking Elias, and a happy looking Seraphine, and 4 infants, one of them looking albino and weird as fuck, and Elias telling Seraphine, oh, one of them died, and then shipping you off.
Oh.
I want to kill Elias.
This is your mother, and it seems Elias is the father.
I'm gonna kill your father.
What's even better is the tieflings want to sleep with the father.
Sleep with the Elias.
Just wait
Well,
till they find
I don't-
out.
I'm gonna sit on this damn cat for a minute because he's in my way and he's just there.
Okay.
I'm just gonna sit on Rajir for a moment, collect my thoughts, and
I
get
just
up.
gently start patting their head.
Oh my god.
There.
Sitting on my mother while sitting on a cat. I'm just in pure shock at this fucking point and just like speechless.
Yeah.
Because what the fuck do you mean Seraphine and Elias are my parents?
I'm getting the soul of your father.
Please do. Please do.
So the triplets are not just triplets; they were quadruplets, and you are in fact one of the quadruplets. If you didn't put that together, however, because you were born looking fucking not like the other triplets, Elias claimed you were dead and sent you away.
I'm just gonna get up. I'm gonna fucking wrap my fingers around my mother's fucking throat and like, you fucking let him send me away. The clowns had their fucking eyes. Why did they have his fucking eyes?
She's just gonna stare at you and be like, I can see why he claimed you were dead. You're a little, are you okay? Are you all there? Like,
I'm gonna take her head, I'm gonna slam it into the fucking back of the throat, and I can't scream because it's 9:30 at night. Answer me!
give me a second. I'm sorry.
I can't angry scream. It's late at night.
Oh my.
I will wake up
Oh
my mom.
my. So
Prayer-
is Velkin asking why they have Elias's eyes?
I'm asking why I have Elias's eyes, why the fuck the clowns at the fucking circus had his fucking eyes, and why the fuck did the psychiatrist have his fucking eyes? Why am I always seeing this motherfucker?
Maybe you're cursed with only seeing his eyes because he sent you away when you were born and claimed you were dead, so it's a curse upon you to always see those eyes. That's the best I can tell you, because humans and seraphs were not supposed to produce children, so that vision's a little weird for me.
And yet here I am,
That
mummy.
doesn't stop. I look at him like that didn't stop him from blinking you.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Seraphine's just gonna be like, maybe this is an alternate reality because I don't know a human named Elias.
Give me a minute. Give me a
But may I ask, what are your feelings towards Prince Charles here?
Prince Charles is a valiant prince, a wonderful future leader of the Vale, and a wonderful cleric in training. I see great things for him in the future.
Yeah, including your titties.
Oh my god. Give me a minute.
I just glance up at her through one eye, but like, he will kill you later.
Um,
Oh my god, why?
Seraphine's just gonna shrug and be like, "Oh, if that's my fate, that's my fate, I guess."
And then you're going to kill 1,000 people that he brings to this world, trying to bring you back.
So I would assume he breaks an oath then.
Yes,
Perhaps
Yeah.
several.
and that book is evil.
Hmm. Well, it seems you are from a time far, far from now, and unfortunately, I don't know how to get you to the time you're from. And if,
Kill the child now.
well, here's the thing: if this child is not the child that's here now, because this is the Prince Charles that came, Prince Charlie that came with you. There is still a Prince Charlie still in the kingdom.
Kill them both, just to be safe.
In the current kingdom?
And I feel you might risk. What is happening in your time?
Everything's dead.
Changelings are everywhere. They're mostly gnomes that kick them. We've since been sent after fragments. The ghosts of yours killing people coming through the portal, and I'm going to get your ex-husband's soul.
Yes.
Is there magical rifts in the realm? Like, what's happening?
Yes, that's what he pulled us through.
Lambda would say, apparently this is a temporal paradox, and whatever we do here will simply create a diverging new timeline separated from our own realm, which, in that case, Alden will, put it simply, explain everything.
Okay. Well, if you're
Everything.
having rifts and dealing with different realm crossovers and temporal, she's like rambling and she's talking to herself like temporal shifts, temporal rifts, temporal time. This one here, I overheard him say he was hundreds of years old, and then there's this one here, but you guys are talking about Elias as an adult there, and then there's that Elias in the vision, and then there's this weird. She's gonna pause and kind of stare at Velkin, still sitting there, and be like,
Daughter,
"What?"
son,
Yeah,
thing.
I'm like, so I have an albino son. She's just trying to like
That
process all this information, and says, I would be very careful what you do in this time. If the time you're from and the where you came from a temporal rift is unstable as it seems, messing up that delicate balance could create a paradox that would threaten more than just this realm.
Can I slap Charles now?
Sure.
Sure.
I'm gonna fucking get up off of Regier, who's still probably on my mother. That's a fucking sentence. I'm gonna walk over to Charles. I'm just gonna fucking slap him as hard as I can. Like, do you know how much shit you're fucking responsible for when you get older? I wish you were dead, but I can't kill you because it'll fuck up everything again.
Charles kind of looks offended and kind of ticked off, seeing the vision and everything going around him, and is looking very perplexed and like stares at this cool new sword you guys gave him and says, "I'm gonna remember that," and then disappears.
Just fucking oops.
I look at the albino. I look at Bird. But you should have slit his throat when you had the chance.
Fucking slit something.
Seraphine's watching this whole interaction, is gonna look and say, "Huh, you guys might be in a time loop of sorts." I feel like this is one big fucking. I think the paradox is the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
You coming here with Charlie and him seeing that future, and then you reacting the way you did, and him learning things that he shouldn't have learned, and then him just disappearing kind of pissed off, might be what led him to become a really fucked up individual in the future, which leads to a lot of downfall of other things, which then led to, unfortunately, my death, and which leads to the fractures of the realm and the magic, which leads to you guys getting teleported and pulled into this realm, which then leads you to finding Charlie again and bringing him back here to experience this again and disappear. It's interesting.
You fucking say
Did
this
we
is my
kill him?
fault.
Technically, it is the party's fault.
Fucking lovely.
What if we kill him?
You would have to find him and hope it doesn't like nuke all the realms.
If we kill him, does that mean I die?
Yes.
Depends, maybe, because you
Oh.
currently know of 4 versions of Elias that exist, remember? Because there's the Prince Charlie that exists in this time, the one you brought with you from the pocket dimension, the Elias that ported you here, not here to this time, but like ported you guys to this realm, and the Elias who is masquerading as the leader of the underground guild that the Tieflings joined.
Poor
Kill
Elias.
them all will be covered.
No. Poor Elias's 4 map fragments.
There's a Horcrux. Far in the map, they all die.
But there could be
Maybe.
more Eliases that you don't know yet.
Could that mean that there's more map fragments that we don't actually know about?
No, there
But
are
no-
only 4 map fragments, because the map is whole now.
I have the hiccups.
Razir does not like puzzles.
I'm too stupid for puzzles, apparently.
Seraphine will look at the party and say, I will tell you a secret about the royal family that no one in the realms knows.
They have 8 kids.
They're whores.
The royal family are changelings.
I'm just gonna look
It
at
explains a lot.
fucking changeling too.
Possible.
So you're saying there was not multiple Eliases, just simply perhaps surviving members?
So
Or-
it's not that there's surviving members or multiple Eliases, it's because there's so much happening in the realm with the time being weird and the time and the temporal rifts and the time rifts and the fucky magic rifts across the realm. And Elias, there's rumors in the realm that Elias is somehow immortal. And I think it's because so many people have seen him in so many different ages, and he's referenced in so much different history throughout like hundreds of years, that he's been scattered throughout points of his life all over the timeline, and has somehow managed to create a paradox that doesn't full time in on itself, where multiple versions of him exist at the same time.
Interesting. So could that mean that the heart of Alanthir could be used to converge all existing Eliases to the point where once again only one Elias exists at one point in time?
Let me.
Which I would have told about the war, I would have told about her heart of Alanthir and properties, what it was used to sacrifice and everything.
So with the artifact itself, the artifact is currently destabilizing in the realm. So yes, that's what's causing the rifts. I think I posted the information about the artifact I think I posted some information about the artifact in the campaign lore. I'll have to look and see if I did, but if I didn't, it's forged by an ancient order of celestials, and it anchors a dying angel soul long enough for judgment. Because it is so powerful and took so much celestial magic to forge, it is causing a great destabilization in the world itself. So if it's not, as Elias framed it to the party, if it's not stabilized, the realm's going to fall apart even more into celestial storms.
So he's saying the creation of the very artifact that was supposed to stabilize the realm is in fact the very engine that's causing it to fall apart even more.
Correct. So in the wartime lore, I'm assuming the party would talk to Seraphine about the artifact that they're looking for.
Yes, I told her everything.
Yeah,
She
so
knows everything that we know.
she's going to explain it to the three people there since Charlie dipped. And essentially what she explains based on what she knows about the name of it, because the Heart of Elenthar is also called the Dawn Heart, she's going to explain that it must be something of great celestial power that contained a dying, basically, Seraph's soul. And it had to have been a powerful Seraph, and she's going to assume possibly herself, whose death would have ripped the entire realm apart and might have bled into other realms. But something happened that is causing the heart to destabilize, which is causing a bunch of celestial storms around the realm, which people don't know are celestial storms. They just think they're like magic rifts and magic messing up around the realm. So the people themselves don't know this because there are no Seraphs left in the realm that, like, the timeline you guys are in. There's no Seraphs left.
Interesting.
Yes, so I would assume that to be able to even do anything with the Dawn Heart, we have to find all the pieces and put it back together. Then, after, how should we, in a hypothetical stance, what would be some of the best ways?
The best she's gonna kind of like think about it for a second and be like, from what I know about celestial magic and things that can contain celestial magic, there had to have been a medium or a person or some power that disrupted the artifact from doing its job. It should have stabilized the realm, and there should be no celestial storms or magic tearing across the realm itself. So something was a catalyst in driving point in damaging the artifact and is causing all of this to happen. So you would need to find out what caused it. What was the what is that term I'm thinking of?
I have no idea.
I don't. I'll probably remember it later. But basically, the peak, the eclipsing moment, like what moment triggered the destabilization? Was it a spell? Was it a power? Was it something big that happened that caused it to destabilize and continue destabilizing, which is causing issues in the time you're from? You would need to figure that out, what caused it, and then if it's caused or tied to a person, I believe the best way to stabilize it again would be to remove that person from existence entirely, and then the heart would stabilize, and then things would
Can
be
the
okay.
Dawn Heart be used then to
Oh, hold on.
to remove the person?
It depends. Oh, can you hear me? Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, my computer just like freaked out for a second. I'm not sure. It would depend. Like, you would have to get to whoever destabilized
State can be.
whoever destabilized this artifact might be trying to come back to it to finish what they started. I'm not sure what their purpose for it is or what they're trying to do with it. Just based on the information that you guys have told me.
It's Elias. Elias is doing everything in his power to bring you back, and perhaps he's trying to use what essence of you remains in the Dawnheart to bring you back, including using high-level forbidden necromancy spells.
So you would definitely want to get to the artifact before him, if he already hasn't gotten a hold of it before he can use it, because if he tries to bring back dead me in the future, hopefully someone's there to kill whatever transpires there, because it's not going to be me.
It may be difficult because he seems to have the ability to track us and keep tabs on us consistently and of our progress.
Seraphine's gonna look down at Velkin and go, well, I could tell you how he's tracking you.
So the guy are like, did he kill me?
It's the royal family of the Nerix, which is the actual family name. They have an ability to sense their kin and family members across the realm. So
No,
their
we don't
descendants.
have to kill you. Now that we know the source, we can bait him.
However, if you are able to, if he does end up using the artifact, unfortunately, and trying to bring back whatever is left of the Seraph spirit inside of Seraph soul inside of the artifact, I feel like if you were able to defeat that, and it would cleanse the artifact instead of however, I'm just gonna assume it's me in the future, instead of how I was dying originally, that is why they created the celestial cage for my soul. If you're able to defeat it at that moment, that should, I believe, would stabilize the realm.
Interesting.
So could you repeat that, please?
So if you can't stop him from getting the heart, you can't stop him, period. You can't eliminate every version of him that exists across all of the temporal fractures, because there could be who knows how many. If he uses the artifact and summons the soul that's in the artifact, make sure you can defeat the soul, because I feel like that's going to be able to stabilize the realm. If the soul is defeated in a way that it's cleansed, and then the magic's not a threat anymore, it should clear up all of the problems. So you have a few routes to this. You can either figure out what magic was used to destabilize it and try to restabilize it. You can eliminate the source that caused the destabilization, which you're saying is Elias, and eliminate him throughout everything. Or you can wait until he actually uses the artifact and hope you're strong enough to take out me.
I'm down with killing my father in every fucking realm. But yet again, there's no way of knowing how many realms there is. So I guess pick another option.
Yes, and I assume, though, Roger, we have to visit the stipulation and details about your contract with them.
Oh, I forgot about the contract. Oh no.
There is always time to renegotiate.
So she's going to she can't move because Roger is still on her lap, right? She's gonna give the party time to kind of like digest that and speak among themselves of what they want to do. Because the destabilization of the artifact risks not just this realm, but more realms, from especially ones that are closely tied, like Barovia, and the ones you guys were pulled from being like eliminated if this thing essentially goes off like a celestial nuke.
Either way, it seems like a losing option, but
so that means if the Dawnheart were to be used as a bomb, it won't only destroy this realm, but perhaps even neighboring realms.
Correct.
Very
And
well.
I would imagine the four fragments that you told me about were keys to not just locating where the artifact is, but unlocking the seal that has the artifact sealed.
Yes, which the maps point to this place post War of the Radiant Ash.
Kingsway. She's gonna look at the map and say, well, it wouldn't be there now, but the chamber would probably be in a hidden secret underground vault area, which unfortunately only the royal family would know or be able to access, which unfortunately, as it seems that Prince Charlie is the person that you are beefing with, he would know where it is and know how to get into it, know how to find it.
So we have to find Charlie now. He's a child with a gigantic sword. He can't be that hard to find.
Well, I would assume that if we don't have the knowledge, then perhaps at least there would be clues for members of the royal family to be able to access at the location itself. Would that be correct?
Potentially, yes. In the similar ways that the celestial magic here in the Seraph Temple will react to royal family members or those with Seraph blood in them, I believe the Kingsway Kingdom is built the same way, since it was built with humans and Seraphs built it together, and the Changeling family that rules the realm built it so that these two places could tie together.
Looks like we're going to Kingsway.
Give me a second. Oh no, what just happened? Is my stream still up at least? I think my stream's still up. But my Discord just tweaked out. Holy crap.
And
Okay, so my Discord just freaked the fuck out and closed
Wait,
on
did
me.
we just
So
yes, we lost her for a second.
oh man. Yeah, my Discord just like completely crashed and closed out on me, and I was like, I don't know what's happening.
And what do we do now?
So crap. Now I forgot where we were going with that.
Kingsway?
Well,
Right, you guys are going
yeah.
to Kingsway.
Yeah.
Yes. If we're gonna Elias won't tell us and give us the information, but we have Velkin, so perhaps with a bit of intelligence and a bit of wit, we can figure out ways, and hoping that there are all clues and ways for royals to be able to access stuff.
Yeah, it should respond to royal or seraph blood. The area near it.
Fair enough. So to Kingsway we go. I get off of wherever the fuck I was sitting and death glare my supposed fucking mother. And she's like, it was nice meeting you, I guess. And walk back through the fluffy clouds.
Okay.
Well, I guess in that sense, I'm guessing, is there any way from this time we can find a way back to the time we were pulled from? Or do we have way?
Since you do have a royal member of the royal family with seraph blood running through them in your party, he should be able to get you back home.
How the fuck am I supposed to get back home?
you will need to come back here, and I will find a way to assist you with the things you need to get home. Thank you for the subscription.
I'm just gonna groan like an annoyed teenager, nod, and continue on my way to go find the King's Way.
Okay.
Right. So Kingsway, that's a road.
That is
Mhm.
the other side of the realm, all the way in the bottom right. If you look at the Fractured Veil, the current, like the map that we are currently running, since the
Oh.
old map isn't ruined, that is the kingdom, is called the Kingsway, and that is the kingdom of the realm that is on the other side of the map. Nightcore is getting off here soon as well, since it is late, so we can keep going with more lore information if you guys want, or if you want to do something different with your character, since it'll just be the two of you, we can also do that since you guys are kind of like in an older time. We can kind of just whatever you guys want to do.
Intermission.
Intermission.
I'm...
I mean, I'm assuming. Okay, intermission-y wise, I'm assuming if it's halfway across the area, we would probably stop to rest because I don't think we're just gonna walk the entire way there. That would probably be,
I mean, you guys came in a carriage, so you probably take the carriage back.
So we could either spend time in the carriage or we're technically waiting for a carriage. I don't know how carriages work. Isn't there like, your set carriage times?
No,
They're
like
like
you
scheduled.
took the carriage there, and the carriage is waiting for you guys for when you want to leave.
Oh,
That's what's
Taxi.
happening.
They prepared a
Taxi.
carriage here for us.
Yep. So it'll take a week to get back to Halliford, and then a week from that to get to the the Kingsway. I gotta stop reading the map while I'm trying to talk. So we can discuss things once Nightcore gets off, and we can kind of go more into lore. We can go into more character building things, world building things, or things that your characters want to venture into, find out what's going on in the past before the war happened, or try to figure out how much of an effect this temporal rift, because you kind of have a suspicion now that with the time loop and the time things going on, that it was inevitable that your party came to this realm. Your party met a bunch of different versions of Elias and brought Charlie back here, which then kind of like restarted the cycle of what's going on.
I met my own child's father.
Yep.
What in the fucking Murray Povich?
Well, I am getting off. It is now 10 o'clock.
All right. Have a good night,
Okay.
Nightcore.
Oh,
Right.
Good night.
Okay.
we're uncovering serious
Just the
lore
two
about the
of you.
party. This is not okay. Almost our entire party has missed some crucial ass shit.
I know. Their gasps are gonna be flabbered when they find out all of this, the lore dropping happening tonight. So
What's up?
to recap, because we've been going for coming up on 2 hours now. That was, I feel like, quite a bit of information for 2 hours. So you guys are in the past. You've learned there's various versions of Elias throughout the times and realms, or time of this realm. You've also learned that the prince here is also Elias, so Elias is part of the royal family. You've also found out that Velkin and the triplets are actually quadruplets, and they are all part of the royal family as well, which would make Velkin part Seraph, part changeling. I'll spend another one of those dungeon duels. And you've learned Seraphine's pretty much accepted her fate and knows it's going to happen. There's 3 different ways to disrupt the artifact from basically going nuclear with celestial magic and ruining all the realms that are connected to it. Trying to think if I missed anything else that was kind of crucial.
I don't think so.
Or is there more information that your characters are going to want to learn while in this?
No.
Are you just one of those like, time things I don't want to know?
I'm more just like anything I want to learn isn't going to be exactly useful. It would just be for my own gain.
Okay.
Like, I want to know why. First off, why the fuck did my father think I was dead?
No. Remember, he told everyone you were dead because you looked not like the other three. You
Well, I
looked.
want to know why. What's your problem? Why did you give me, like, I obviously want to know, why the fuck did you give me to a fucking asylum?
He probably thought you were cursed. You came out albino.
It's not a reason to give someone to an asylum.
Okay, clearly, maybe, just maybe, you came out albino, and Elias went, "Fuck you! You're the bitch that slapped me." It was like, nah, not doing this. And then it's a product that fed the product of it. It's the never-ending paradox.
I'm gonna fight my father in every fucking realm. I'm gonna avenge myself.
Avenge yourself. How is Ardent feeling about all of the information that was revealed by Seraphine?
Well, Ardent being Ardent, he only looks at, well, the useful and I guess the purposes such as, okay, now have an idea of what to do with the Hall of Alanthir. We know more of its purpose, of its characteristics, and know more of a key of, in a sense, feels like Velkin is the key to defeating Elias and taking him down.
Mm-hmm.
And that through the information, we have a way to finally have more of a way and more of an understanding. We get to the point and more of a clear objective for his mission here.
Okay. So he's essentially, from what I'm gathering, going to use the past to kind of like learn more about his mission, or did I hear that wrong?
Well, I guess in a sense, just travel. I think he thinks have for the most part most of the information we need from this point
Okay.
in time, but from what we told, it's like we have an understanding. It's like told from Seraphine herself of, okay, this is what the artifact is. This is what it's doing to the realm, and these are the options of what needs to happen to fix the realm
Okay.
and to heal and repair the rifts.
So I'm imagining with all that information, Arden's a little more prone to not wanting the other realms to be affected.
It's the nuclear option is the final option, but I think for him, his first option is getting to the heart and using it to unmake Elias. Seems like the first
Okay.
easy off shop with something in between of defeating and cleansing the spirit that rises from what would be his attempted and botched resurrection.
Yeah. And then How is Velkin handling all of this?
I spaced out. At this point, I don't think I'm speaking at all. I'm kind of just like wherever the fuck we are in my own world. Because how the hell do you handle that? Your father got rid of you, said that you were dead, but you're not fucking dead. Sold you. Then you got fucking sold again. Your mother's a fucking seraphim, by the way. And then you have to fight your father. That's not your father, but is also your father.
That's valid. That's
What?
fair.
Oh, and then one quick question. It's the connection through blood that that Elias is able to track Velkin, right?
Yeah, so they can track their descendants. So basically, the parents will always know where their kids are.
Microchips.
All right. Can I walk back the other way around?
Nobody's found a way to yet, but it's possible it could.
So I need to attempt getting blood of my father thing.
Yeah.
Interesting. Very interesting. There's too much. I have too much information that I need to know that makes sense, but it makes no sense. I still have that note in my pocket from the very first tavern we went to. It has a name on it, and I still don't know why.
Curious and curiouser.
Who has the book, by the way?
Is it Allie or Rashir that has it?
I don't know. I every time I ask for the book, it gets skipped over, and I don't end up with the book. I need. I think at this point I have every right to touch the book.
I think like Wolf, maybe.
Yeah, the wolf might have the book.
I need the book.
So what we can do, I will, because I'm supposed to get with Allie. Probably not today. He was having some car troubles, which is why he wasn't here for the session. I will probably get with him sometime this week and figure out what we're gonna do with his character, since I'm gonna be running his character as an NPC along with the party. So I will find out if the wolf does have the book, and then see if we can't figure out a way.
Unless it was Tristan, because Tristan is the one that has the same backstory with Kithri, right?
Oh yeah, he might actually have the book.
Then it's Tristan. Tristan has the book.
God
Yeah.
damn it! No. Can we just steal the book, because I think Tristan has disappeared off the face of the earth.
Yeah, I think for posterity purposes, okay, how many players do we have?
It's like I just think he probably just got confused, and with everything happening, that this isn't our usual night. So
No, it's Tristan. I from what I have heard, from multiple people, this is just something he does.
Okay. Let's see. Who has the book?
it's
Tristan.
Oh, nope. Chris Ardent now has the book.
Oh, then I'll just give it to Velkin. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't care about it.
the power of dice. I'm giving you the book.
I have needed the book for weeks now.
Okay, so yeah, you have the book. It initially has cleric spells, but like regular cleric, it's a regular cleric spell book on the outside, but there's some secret magic things that reveals the necromancer spells that are hidden between the pages.
That's exactly why I needed it.
Yep.
I do fucking necromancy. I've been screaming it the whole time.
That's funny.
And everyone just fucking ignores me. And I won't lie, it's been pissing me off. I have done nothing because I have the ability to do anything.
Well, maybe now you can do some necromancy things.
It's like, hello. Give the cleric, the death domain cleric, who's a necromancer, the fucking book. But no one does. No, everyone's hoarding the fucking book that they can't even use.
I feel like Vulcan's getting a little salty over the book.
Book, it's my family's book. Fuck all of you, it's mine.
So obviously, progressing further sessions for Act 2 is going to be, I'm assuming the party's main goal is going to be trying to either find all of the versions of Elias that are here and eliminate them, and then also trying to get home.
Yeah.
And then maybe trying to find a way to reverse that tracking so that Velkin also can reverse track.
Hence why book.
Yes.
The book is important. There's clearly going to be something inside the book that, when connected with the right person, is going to tell us how to do something.
Could you imagine if you kill all these versions of Elias and raise them with necromancy and make them all your minions?
Do not tempt me.
As far as tonight's session, I know it's not the full 3 hours that we usually time budget for. I think we're just now hitting, my stream has been running for 2 hours now, so we're hitting that 2-hour mark. And there's only 2 of you now. Do you guys want to keep going into what your characters want to do? Do we want to wrap it, call it here, or I guess what do you guys want to do since there's only 2 of you?
I'm good of calling it early. I'm writing a quick lore recap.
Okay.
And post it in the comments.
I'm good.
Okay.
for everybody, but
Perfect.
I gave background lore of what a Harlequin actually is, so people can understand not my character, basically my character more, and how and why he became a Harlequin. Because when you understand like what a Harlequin actually is, it makes complete sense.
So out of character, pulling out of session, I will remind you, with the information that you guys have gotten today with the lore and the royal family being changelings and Velkin being basically half seraph, half changeling, and coming out looking like an albino drow. Do you remember? It was, I think, the first official session or the second session. The changelings at the first town you guys were in were terrified of Velkin and ran away.
Oh shit! Yes.
That would be why, because they know who your character is.
Oh fuck. So, interesting. I have the high ground.
I have the high ground, Anakin.
No, because why do I literally have? We came the week. I don't want to say like my character's weak because I haven't actually been able to like use his combat skills yet. But like, we gave the pretty bitchy one the high ground.
Yeah,
I'm loving. We gave the noob the high ground.
It's a bunch of things that just. This is one of my favorite things about DMing in kind of the style I DM. A lot of things that the characters say and do, or that you lovely people side IM me, end up coming into the story. And because I have main points that I want to hit throughout the entire campaign and important points that I want to hit. And then it's kind of like how do you call that? Like, it's not like the books where you decide the story, but like a lot of it does get influenced and it pulls more in from the characters and puts them a little more involved in the campaign as well, instead of just like we're here and we're doing a thing.
I can't help it. I took classes in creative writing. I've always wanted. I'm a writer, so I'm just like, here, take these ideas.
I want you to know, I apparently have a thing for changelings because one of the campaigns I ran a couple years ago, these were insane sessions. We were running like 12-hour sessions.
Oh god.
Yeah, they were insane because we would just keep going. We wouldn't stop. And I only had 3 players. And they ended up going in back to the past also. I like time things, if you hadn't noticed. They went to the past also, and one of my players, like, I would sit there and I would script and I would write out the entire session exactly how I wanted to go. Like, this is what I wanted for the session. I would spend hours writing it out until the session that I sent them in the past. And one of my players was like, hey, we're in the past and that's not a problem back here. So let's just go through the portal now and then fix it in the past. And I went, motherfucker, now I gotta stop that from happening. So like, there was a player that kept like breaking my game every chance he got with like plot holes and stuff. Not plot holes, but like, just, he's a person that very much breaks every game he plays. Like, he broke Magic, he broke every game we played, he found a way to break it. So I was like, son of a bitch. So I stopped writing my scripts for my sessions, and I was like, all right, I want to hit this point, this point, this point. And it ended up being a really cool campaign. It ended up being like, the two players ended up being like a married couple, and the character that kept breaking, the guy that kept breaking my campaign, his character ended up being one of their kids, and it turned out they had reset time like 13 times because they kept fucking up. And every time they reset the timeline, they also had like a changeling child because his character was a changeling. So like, it ended up being like this really cool like lore-filled story, with having them like having not just me building the world up and having more world building be more interactive with the party and stuff.
I won't lie, like, it probably shows I don't try when I play D&D. I let it flow. I take shit from like my own kind of like issues and then my own cultural background on top of like my own like knowledge I have of like Celtic folklore, and I shove it in there and it somehow works.
That's fair.
Like that's how I got Velkin. Is like the ties of like Italian and kind of like French, and then you have your Celtic folklore, and then of course changelings are completely Celtic. It's extremely Irish, so it matches perfectly. And then I only play Drow for some reason. I think Drows are gorgeous. I love their style, so I was like, well, you're gonna be a Drow too because you're not Fae enough for me.
That's great.
And that's how I do things.
All right. Anything else, Chris or Bird, before we wrap it out?
No.
No.
Perfect. I will get this posted on Spotify probably tomorrow so that the people that weren't here can go and listen to it and get caught up on everything they missed other than what they read if you're posting notes. And then I will start working on our model plan for Act 2 and stuff that you guys are going to be experiencing in Part 2.
Brilliant. My will be forever immortalized on Spotify.
Yeah. So, hopefully you guys liked all the lore this session and some of those plot twists and.
It
was definitely good. Thank you.
You're welcome. The revelation I had earlier that I told you I couldn't tell you guys until you found it out was the revelation that because of all the weird plot things that were just kind of falling together, my revelation was that Velkin was royalty, and I was like, oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. I accidentally made one of my characters a royal. My bad.
I want a crown now.
So cool. I look forward to next session. Hopefully everyone will be able to show up and we'll have like mostly the full party. I know we probably won't have Allie because like I said, Allie's got some work stuff going on. So, but hopefully we'll have majority of everybody else, or at least I'll have like an idea of what Allie's character would do in that time. Like what Allie's character would be doing so that I can at least be like, hey, Wolf isn't just MIA right now. Because currently it's just you, Rajir, and Ardent. Like it's Velkin, Ardent, and Rajir just in the past right now. Like you guys don't know what happened to the rest of the party.
Yeah. If Tristan doesn't come back, we have to figure out like whatever happened to him. Did he just get like eaten?
Yeah. Did he die?
Like what are we supposed to do?
Yeah, right. So yeah, we'll figure that out too and figure out what we're gonna do with all that, because I know there was a bunch of things that Kithri and Bella were gonna do, but if that's
Oh, like just quit.
Bella just died. No, they ran off to join the circus. So,
Yeah, that's fair.
yep. So cool. I will I think that was cool. It was fun to lore drop and kind of like introduce Act 2 as the past and pull some more lore into this and some weird, like I said, weird shit was going to happen and weird shit did happen and more weird shit is going to happen as we get through Act 2.
Yeah.
I have some other ideas I am workshopping and plotting for the other characters as well.
Yay.
So it's gonna be
And fucking
good.
I need to go use the sleep.
Okay. You guys have a wonderful night and see you guys in 2 weeks on Tuesday for our next session.
Okay, bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Me in the stage. Everyone that caught us, our session 5 here on Twitch, thank you so much for hanging out with us, listening to the campaign. As always, it will be posted on Spotify by the end of the week, under the Oathbreakers Love, I believe is what it's called. I think I messed up last time and called it Lore, but I think it's Love. Instead of continuing, I think, to stream on YouTube like I used to do for the sessions, I think we're going to keep it on Twitch, just because I think it's there's a little more interactive things that my Twitch stream can do for people that are viewing and kind of hanging out with us and make it a little more fun for them instead of just listening to us play Dungeons and Dragons. There's some things we can do, like the Tangia Dungeon and the Pokemon community game, which are cool. As always, thank you guys for hanging out. If you're catching this live, if you're listening to us on Spotify, thank you so much. And then again, 2 weeks, we will have the next session, which again will be live, and then we will post it on Spotify as well. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful night.